Hey Geminis, so this is going to be a what's coming in reading. So we're going to see messages on what could possibly be coming in. I'm not giving necessarily a time frame, it's just what's coming in. So this could be within a few weeks, this could be within days, okay, it could be more far out, okay. Yes, it is raining, which I kind of think adds to like a bit of a cozy vibe. So I do look very mismatched. I have like a robe that's like Christmas themed. So with an Adidas shirt. So there you go. So yeah, don't mind the mismatched energy or the You guys get the point. The mismatched look. Okay. What else? This is hot chocolate. If you've never had hot chocolate with almond milk, if you can't have like milk, it's actually pretty good. So yeah, let's get into the reading. It's so good, I'm like, I don't want to put it down. Okay, so let's see. I just passed, I think it was like the I don't know if it was like the Five of Wands or Pentacles. I'm not too sure, but it's like a card with candles. So I don't know if there could be something about lighting a candle for some of you. Maybe there might be an occasion where you light a candle. Also, take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot. And always feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel they need to be. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, the way, this may not be for all of you, but I'm channeling this. Maybe there could be something with candle work or a candle that you're lighting up, that you may have hopes or faith, right? Something along those lines, to change something for you, to get something moving. This could be like an abundance candle. This could be like a road opener. This could even be something that you haven't done yet. Maybe for some of you, you already have an idea to do this, or it's going to be something that you're going to get that nudge to do. Now, with the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of you guys are... There could be something here where maybe you feel like you're on the road to having something successful. This could be shared success, okay? So maybe this could be with a business partner. This could be with someone that you're going to do a collaboration with, because 10 of Pentacles is kind of like shared wealth. So this could be you, you know, getting into business with, you know, somebody that you trust, right? Or this could be like a business partnership. Doesn't have to be though. And with this 8 of Pentacles, for some of you, there could be something about like backtracking. So it's kind of like maybe going back and being like, okay, maybe I need to look at a detail or fix this detail, or because remember, 8 of Pentacles is like putting in hard work and being able to reap what you've sown, right? Eventually getting to that point. So there could be something here about that energy here where you're kind of like, okay, maybe I need to go back and fix this detail, or kind of like pay attention to this. Okay. What else do we have? What do we have? What's coming in for my Gemini? 4 of Wands. Yeah. 4 of Wands, I believe, is a card that's been coming out quite a bit in my, I think even my collective readings, because I have done a few collectives here and there as of recently. 4 of Wands is, you could be seeing 1111, okay? Obviously, the number 4 could be significant too. But this is, I don't know why, like this 4 of Wands is giving me, right now that I'm looking at it, that I have it like facing so you guys can see it. Like this almost looks like a road opener. Like an open path, right? Well, not a road opener, like, you know, an open path is what I meant to say. Which, what does a road opener do? It opens a path for you, right? It gives you new opportunities. It can give you new chances and ways of abundance. Some of you guys, I feel like with this 4 of Wands, there's like a door that you may not see is for you. You may not expect to see a door as in like an opportunity for you. And the 4 of Wands does talk about a partnership in some context, right? So for some of you, if you don't have someone here that you may want to open up a new path with when it comes to maybe something that has to do with abundance or a business, this could be for others of you, right? If that doesn't resonate, it could be you meeting someone here, okay? And it could possibly be an event or a ceremony. I think I have mentioned this in another reading. I just can't remember which one. And, well, like something along those lines. And this could be like a path opening up for you and someone. So if you don't have an idea of who this could be or someone in mind, this could be someone coming in, as this reading is what's coming in for my Geminis. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the wheel's turning. Yeah, I'm getting like the wheel is turning in your favor. Something about a carousel could be significant too. I don't know if a carousel might be significant. Maybe something to do with a fair, right? Because when you go to a fair, there's carousels. I mean, at least the ones I've gone to in like the past years. The Emperor. Yeah, the wheel is turning. Now, for some of you, I'm also getting with like a ceremony that I kind of get like the 4 of Wands and like the Wheel of Fortune, and I mentioned the carousel. For some of you, you have not met this Emperor person. Now, it doesn't matter what gender they are. They just embody this energy where they have learned. They're bossed up. They have a lot of wisdom. Birds could be significant, okay? The crows, they have a lot of higher vibrational energy. This person knows where they stand, okay? For some of you, this could even be someone who is wiser, okay? So maybe they could be a little bit older, or they just have wisdom that they've had to learn. Because this Emperor didn't just get all of this, right, high ranking, just because. So give me a little bit more here with the 10 of Pentacles. What more for this 10 of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Swords and we have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, this could be something where you're being put on a pedestal, or you get a lot of attention. For some of you, this could be something where this wealth and abundance is very well known. Maybe this could also be like being well known in the community. So maybe you're known in the community. Maybe you're somebody that a lot of people will eventually, like when your name's mentioned, they associate you to some kind of charity work, or because I am getting that this, I'm not getting this like in a conceited, egotistical way. I'm getting like people just, they know you. they know you in a high regard, okay? And with this Ace of Swords, what is that Ace of Swords? Justice. I don't know why, and I'm gonna go based off of what I'm getting. It's almost like, you know how I mentioned being known in the community? Or being known in some way, but it's not giving like egotistical, conceited. I'm getting like people learn, and I also feel like I'm channeling this message. So take it if it resonates, leave it out if it doesn't. Some people may start to see the truth about you. They're gonna maybe be able to see your character better, whereas maybe now either you or this person here, not a lot of people know their character. Maybe people think they do, but they don't. And this is energy of balancing out with the justice. So it's like you may be getting justice on some people like really knowing you. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of like good karma on your name. Okay. Maybe part of your good karma in this life, or whatever Geminis I'm talking to, this resonates for, your karma is meant for people to know, like, who you really are. You know how like sometimes people, like, for example, are like, oh, I always thought that person was kind of weird and like being fake nice, but then you realize through time, like, oh, like they actually do good stuff for the community, and they actually contribute to a cause. And then some people kind of start to be like, okay, well, maybe I was wrong about this person now. It's not to say you're not gonna ever not have people who judge you. There's just always gonna be people that no matter what you do, they're gonna find something to criticize. But I mean, like, I don't know why I'm getting it in that way, where it's like people see you in a better character, a better light. 9 of Pentacles. We have 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. But the 8 of Pentacles is coming out. It's like we had the 9 and 10, now we have 8. So, I mean, now we have the 8. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like this energy of making... I don't know why I'm getting this as like... Now, I know this is not everywhere, but like at least here in California, and being like Latina, right? There's like floristas, they call them, that stand and sell flowers, right, to make ends meet. And it's interesting that I'm getting that example, because a lot of times people will think like it's wrong, or not everyone, of course, but like they'll think like, oh, like they'll judge them based off how they're making money, when all they're really doing is just buying flowers, selling them to people to make, who knows, some money so that they can have food on their table. So I don't know if there's something here where you or this person had to walk a path alone. Maybe it could have been like a journey that was kind of lonely to get to a place of abundance. And I do feel like it's abundance with someone, but either you or someone, okay, if this doesn't resonate with it being you, had to take a path where maybe they had to make ends meet in ways that were not always the greatest, that may have felt lonely, that may have felt like they had to be independent. There was like this energy of like, you have to be independent. Or I am also getting this also like kind of maybe like in an outcasted way. And I know that's not really like the definition of Nine of Pentacles, but that's kind of how like I'm channeling it as well. Okay, so let me see. We have the Three of Swords. There could have been something here about heartbreak, but no, I want to clear that and ask. Let's see, give me more about this Emperor for my Geminis on what's coming in. The High Priestess. Yeah, this could be someone who is not just bossed up or like carries a lot of wisdom, has a lot of wisdom, has a lot of experience, but it's also someone who's very in tune, has a lot of intuitive energy. May also be someone that's kind of like laid back, kind of low key. Give me a little bit more. Nine of Swords. What is that Nine of Swords though? The Chariot. Either you, I feel like this isn't maybe this Emperor. This could be you, Gemini. Now, Nine of Swords, I'm not just being like stereotypical, because, you know, Nine of Swords is our card. Whether upright or reversed, this is very Gemini. It's like when I like to call when Gemini starts Geminiing. And I get it, because Nine of Swords is definitely an energy that Gemini can get into. If I feel like this most likely is going to be you, there's something here where there's movement. Right now, you may feel a little bit down and out. Maybe at night, your thoughts are heavy, or maybe there's just a lot of like mental consumption, right? That Three of Swords did come out. You know how like before I got these cards, so there could be something here that maybe is weighing you heavy, possibly at night. It doesn't have to be nighttime, but Nine of Swords is very like at nighttime when your thoughts are can get heavy, right? But there's something here with that Chariot clarifying it, that there's movement. And we are in the year of the horse, or at least I think we're about to get into the year of the horse, because I know it's like, I think we're about to be, because it's like the middle of February, I think, is like the end of the year, the end of the snake year, and then we're entering the horse. So this is what's coming in. 1818, as I was saying that on the time recording. So there could be something here that's coming in for you, okay, in the year of the horse, meaning like from February here and on. Because for some of you, maybe, you know, the beginning of this year, for some of you, maybe for the past 9 months, it's been kind of difficult. I don't know why I'm getting that. For a few of you, that could resonate. But there's something here that's moving forward. And the Chariot is that energy of like, let bygones be bygones, right? The Chariot energy is not just about being like, wee, I'm gonna like, you know, F all of you, and I'm just gonna like, you know, go towards this path. No, the Chariot is like, yeah, like I'm excited, wee, you know, but I'm also taking wisdom. I've had to let bygones be bygones. I've had to let certain things teach me harshly. The Chariot is a very wise energy. So there, and the year of the horse, if I'm Don't quote me because I don't know if I'm fully correct, but I know the year of the horse talks about letting bygones be bygones, taking wisdom with you, even if that does mean having to let go of people. Because on certain decks, the Chariot is looking back like, sorry, I'm leaving you behind, right? But I gotta go. Not everyone gets to go with me. So there could also be something here. Yeah, I'm getting something about a cutoff game could be very significant. Maybe your cutoff game might just, amp up a little bit. Six of Cups. What is this Six of Cups? Or what's coming in for my Gemini? Oh, that hit me in the face. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. No, yeah, Eight of Swords. Oh, I should have covered that. But yeah, Eight of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you guys with the Six of Cups, what could be coming in as well. Now I feel like, is this different from... Give me one more card before I say anything. Nine of Cups, yeah. Okay. And the World, okay, yeah. Now I can say what I was going to say, what I felt. The Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, what could also be coming in is someone here, this could be someone from the past, trying to come in. Maybe they have a little bit of melancholy, nostalgia with you two. Okay, maybe there could be something about a childhood memory or about children. Does not have to resonate, so if it doesn't resonate, leave it out. And this person might not be the best of energy. Maybe they're stuck in something. They probably don't have the best energy. Okay, now Eight of Swords. There's a bit of Gemini energy here. There's Pentacles, so an earth sign, an air sign, but of course, dismiss that. This is just me telling you that it could be someone that embodies this energy, or maybe has it somewhere in their chart. This could be someone here where maybe they're stuck. This could be someone who has maybe victim mentality. There's also something about devastation. So maybe they look devastated, or there's like, you may associate devastation to this person. I don't know, that may not be for all of you. And I feel like this also is someone who may, dare I say, like maybe a little bit behind when it comes to abundance. Maybe there could be something where their finances are at a pause, or yeah, maybe they're lacking something with abundance, or they're like looking, because this is someone that's looking up a tree and like thinking like, because Seven of Pentacles is kind of like pausing to kind of see where else, whatever you've reaped and sown, where else you're taking it with you. So maybe this person doesn't have direction is how I'm reading it, but I did want to get more. And the way that I'm seeing it is you may not care about this energy. Well, I want to say there's this energy of like don't, Gemini. A lot of you, I feel like, I don't need to say that, I feel like you just don't already. But this Nine of Cups, this is like, I'm, I'm cool here. I'm finding my own happiness. I'm sitting with my feet up in the couch, or I feel like whenever, now this is what's coming in, and this storyline here that I feel like is separate from this other energy that we were first reading about, this could be coming in as you're already in this energy of abundance, a partnership with someone here. And it kind of brings me back to sometimes when you're upgrading, you're vibrating higher of a frequency, there's always going to be something that comes back. It never fails. And a lot of times it can test you to see where your energy is at, where you're gonna put your energy into and where you're not, where you're gonna detach, where you're not. And I feel like a lot of you guys are not going to care. You're gonna be in this energy where you're like, I have my cups to fulfill me, I'm good over here. And yeah, the World card, this is a cycle here that I feel like, yeah, look at that, the Death card too under that. This is, and look, Ace of Pentacles, as I was saying, like this is like in the midst of you having an opportunity where there's like abundance, right? And you're like maybe being put on a pedestal, you're being known in some way. Doesn't have to literally mean you're being famous, but you could just be well known some way. This is this happens when you're in the midst of transformation. You have transformed, you have ended a cycle, meaning like you've cut ties with the idea or just energy that in the past you may have once been invested in or given your time, energy into, okay? For a few of you, and I am getting this for a few of you, I don't know why, I was picking up these cards, as I'm looking at them, I'm channeling that. For a few of you, Eight of Swords, I know it is mental imprisonment, but for some of you, this could actually be someone who is maybe physically in jail in some way, or they could tell you something about being imprisoned, okay? I don't know why I'm getting something about bail bonds. Okay, for a few of you, if that message does resonate with the whole imprisonment thing, this could be someone trying to pick out whatever abundance they have so that they could bail someone out. So if this isn't actually this person returning, right, in the midst of this journey you're going to be on, this could be someone telling you about someone being imprisoned, okay? Because I am kind of starting to look at these two people like conversating, and they're telling you about like how they have to literally collect money or gather some kind of, because Seven of Pentacles is kind of like taking a pause, right? Seven of Pentacles is kind of like, okay, stop here, look at what you have, where are you investing it? And there could be this energy of like this person, whatever money they have saved, or whatever they have, maybe they have to use it to bail someone out of jail. That is obviously not going to resonate for all of you, but I kind of feel like this doesn't bother you because you have your Nine of Cups. Okay? Anything else? No, I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you guys 29 as I was saying that. I hope you guys got clarity and or guidance. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. You could also be a cross watcher for a Gemini. Okay, and yeah, bye Gemini.